Hey guys, what do you bring to the table? Okay guys, welcome to another episode of In Your Shoes. So today, we're talking about this trending topic. Trends every day,
always.
What do you bring to the table? Men wanting to know what women bring to the table. Women
wanting to know.
Women actually say that they are the table.
We are the tables.
So Uche, you know how this topic comes up every. I think it started in the last decade, last few years, but it wasn't really a thing way back when.
Yeah.
But today is like one of the first dates conversations. Like conversations start in dates today.
Yes.
And I think it's important those girls have because what we are seeing today is a conversation that needs to be had. So what do you think? What do you bring to the table? Do you think women should bring something extra to the table? Are we bringing it? Are we the table?
Okay. First of all, this table we're going to scatter it today. When we scatter it, then there is no more table. Then everybody now.
Oh my, bring the chair.
We are going to use chair today.
My God.
This issue of what do you bring to the table has destroyed a lot of homes.
It has.
If we're looking back traditionally, men has always been the providers, and women took the traditional role of cleaning, cooking, chores, childbirth, and the rest of it. But recently, tables are turning. Women are doing the whole thing that they're doing at the same time.
Out there.
Working and still coming back to, provide, even if it's little, no matter how little.
Yeah, but you know what this little we talk about? Even if the little she's providing is taking care of herself, she's also removing a burden from you. Yeah. And the traditional role we've been talking about, I remember my grandmother, right? I also met my kids' great-grandmother. I don't think there was any point in their lives that they were totally at home taking care of the home. They've always been farmers, petty traders. They did something, but maybe not full-time the way men did it, but they've always done something. But even at that, those men have been the full providers in the home. But because let's say it's because of the economic situation of the country, the world generally, everywhere, things are changing. And I think that if we're having this conversation about what the women bring to the table, we should also bring the table of the household activities and chores.
Exactly.
What are the men bringing to this table?
So it can be one-sided.
Yeah.
It can be one-sided. I believe that seriously. If we are saying what do women bring, because once they say what are you bringing, they're looking at financial.
It's money. It's always money we're talking about.
So if we're all bringing things to the table, then we won't even be talking about the table in the first place, because everybody will be enjoying, everything will be going round.
Yeah.
But when it's one-sided, you hear someone saying, what are you bringing to the table? Because now, a woman is somewhere taking care of the whole chores, every other one, that if she was going to be paid for, if she was going to be paid for it, you won't even be able to pay.
And it's because these things we do in the home, women do in the home, they are being minimized. They are seen as valueless, like it's something anybody can do. But when you employ a nanny or a maid to come and do that, you pay the person. But the woman gets to do it all the time, every day, from sunset to sunrise. You're doing it, you're not getting paid for it. And the most important thing is that the time you're using to do those things, you can actually use it for something more productive. And since you're giving up all this as a woman, and then why is someone still expecting you to bring, did I hear 50-50?
How can this be?
50 what?
How can it be?
50,
Where do we start?
Okay. Assuming the woman, you have maids in the house that she doesn't do anything. Okay, what about her life that she gets to put on the line every time she gets pregnant? Boy, she's the table.
Sleepless night of raising this child, nurturing this child. And you're saying, how much can you pay a surrogate? How much can you pay?
Okay. You know, we used to think that childbirth is free. Okay, so how much surrogates are charging?
How much do you want to pay for someone dedicating her lifetime to care, to nurture, for the rest of her life, or for the rest of all of you's life?
Yeah.
Because it doesn't ever stop.
It never stops.
From
children to grandchildren. You worry about it.
It doesn't stop.
It never stops. So, I think when the relationship is healthy and the man understands the value the woman brings to his life, you don't really need to have this, what do you bring to the table conversation. Because when a woman is empowered, she's supported in the home, she will even be looking for things to do. once she's getting that money, she has time, you're helping her in the home front.
Exactly.
You're working as a united front. Because I think there is this idea flying around on social media that our men, the way we talk about toxic femininity, there's also something going on with the men. Yeah. People are pushing, all these cells are pushing this propaganda and different things to our young boys that is spurring these conversations around what the women, they are seeing women as enemies, even their wives as competitors.
When in the actual sense, it's not supposed to.
It's not supposed to.
We are all humans navigating this life at the same time trying to find our way. And why should someone, take the whole superiority, the whole authority, and then make you feel like you are not useful? Okay, everyone is useful in their own roles. If you embrace your role and do it well, there won't be conversation around this.
And again, it also comes down to society and men understanding that women are human beings who have their own life goals, who have their own vision. So if I have a vision, I have a plan for myself that this is what I want to do in the next 10 years, understand that childbearing will limit and reduce how much I achieve that thing I want to achieve. Understand that my role as a wife in the house, those things I wake up to do, I wake up by 4, but I'm not doing things that are pushing my goals. I'm doing things and I'm making sure that you are also comfortable to pursue your own goals. So you have to understand that I'm making sacrifices. So if I'm supposed to, maybe as a writer, I'm supposed to put in 3 hours of work or 5 hours of work a day, because of the other things I do, I may only be able to put in 2 hours. So where do you want me to get the 50% that I'm going to put on this thing?
Even if it's 20%, even if it's 10%.
So I'm not saying women should not contribute. Don't get me wrong, right? Women should contribute in the home.
If you have to contribute, please
do. But the conversation
should not even be about it.
Please remove it. You should not be talking about 50. If you're going to do the 50-50, you have to go 50-50 on everything.
I'm saying that there is no table.
And then
there's no table anywhere.
50-50 because, if you share the chores and everything, I'm going to help me carry the baby.
There's no table anywhere. There's no table anywhere. There should be mutual understanding, mutual respect of the roles.
What is there a table though?
That is why I said that there is no table.
It's a business conversation.
Actually, from the onset, men always knew what they wanted. It's just that women don't understand what they want. They want this lovey-dovey thing, and this
head in the sky,
butterflies, and they haven't really ever after that.
When reality hits, start crying for. Sometimes you see those signs, you see those things. And sometimes it's not even the men who ask what you're bringing to the table, because those ones might actually support you. If they really, really mean for you to bring something to that arbitrary table, they would also support you in chasing your goals.
Yes.
But the problem is the ones who do not even want you to have anything. They don't want you to contribute, and they don't want you to have something doing.
Then they will not shame you on top of it.
Aha! You don't bring any. Every day they remind you that you don't contribute anything. You don't have anything to offer. If it's not there, you don't exist and all that. Still, they don't want you to go and find something.
Cannot be formed without them. Idea.
So, to the viewers out there, what do you think about this 50-50 table conversation?
Okay, even if you don't want 50-50, what about 20-30? What about 10-5? Anyone at all, just tell us. What would you do?
You find yourself in a marriage where the man or the woman has, because the men too, you are part of this conversation.
Yes.
If the woman is refusing to be a part of whatever table arrangement, in the comment section, let us know
exactly what you'll be doing if you're having this issue around table.